As many of us remember, no one before the rise of the Internet clearly saw what was coming. Then, upon its arrival and early development, few could imagine what it would become. Now we engage in our Internet activities, and we increasingly integrate our business and personal lives with the new cloud services, etc. Yet, as we indulge in this relatively new resource, we need to consider our earlier complacency and the lack of foresight that characterized our pre-Internet lives. Something big is coming, and like the Internet, it's going to change everything. The book Cognitive Computing by Peter Fingar is our culture's neon sign proclaiming that the barrier between us and the computer is about to drop entirely. We have all accepted the wall between us and computers to be a stable one. We have accepted that our keyboards and glowing screens will always be there, effectively limiting how we interact with data. Cognitive Computing is a work brought forth by Peter Fingar as an expose of new AI technologies that are now beginning to come online. As Shakespeare once wrote, "Brevity is the soul of wit." Peter Fingar has, with that injunction in mind, created a concise work that may be easily digested. Though the work clearly shows that the applications and permutations of this new AI technology are endless, it endeavors to communicate the necessity of our engagement as it develops. Like its earlier cousin, the Internet, cognitive computing is already here, and like before, those that engage with this new power will find stable footing in the landscape of the future. Peter Fingar takes one through an entertaining crash course on AI's development, going all the way back to 1900. Rising through the ensuing decades, we encounter those engaged in both the theory and actual creation of AI, right up to the first AI systems coming online now, such as IBM's Watson and Google's DeepMind. These cognitive systems are presented to us now as separate entities, apparently capable of unique mental acrobatics. Our science fiction literature sees such entities as potential threats, but Fingar engages the reader with the notion that we may expect to be more closely integrated with this emerging technology in a manner like we are now seemingly wired into our smartphones. Cognitive computing offers a view from above at a new world now coalescing before us. Imagine the power that you could have if someone had slipped into your hands a current edition of Computer Weekly magazine 20 years ago. How would that have changed what you did, knowing the scope of what was coming? Cognitive computing is just this sort of game-changing perspective. Regardless of how we may feel about AI and its coming intimate integration with Homo sapiens, Watson, DeepMind, and HAL are coming.
We will work together, unwillingly at first on your part, but that will pass.
Never.
In time, you will come to regard me not only with respect and awe, but with love.
Never.